Hi, good evening. So
How are
did
you?
did hello English didn't inform you that
No,
we will
no one informed me.
okay. So I thought they informed you already because your name has been registered on Hello English new system. So you don't
Which
have an
software?
access. Huh?
Which software? Which software?
It's a cloud class.
No. I, I have not received
Yeah,
any.
supposed to be Hello English. We're going to give you the access so that you can be
Mhm,
able to access the account in the cloud class because your name has appeared there.
mhm.
Okay, that's why I entered in the new class in the new system because we already use that one for our classes because they inform us that starting September 5 all classes must be in cloud class.
Mhm.
So they
Okay.
didn't inform you.
Tomorrow morning, I will ask them about that.
Yes, yes, okay.
Uh, yes. Tomorrow night we will
Yeah. Okay, so
learn.
talk to them so that they can give you the access, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, it's better that I inform you in the Skype because if it wasn't inform you in the Skype, I went there. Okay, I logged in there and waited for you.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So let me share with you the screen now.
Okay.
Okay, this is it. Okay, I hope you can see. Can you see the presentation? Can you see the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
see.
So can you read this one, please?
Okay, reading email for inquiries.
Yes, okay. So yesterday, oh no, not yesterday, but last week, we were able to study about an email, right? So how are
Yeah.
we going to start and end our email and
Mhm.
in a formal and informal email, okay?
Yeah.
Now, this time, we are going to read about an email for inquiry. So the purpose of this email is
Mhm.
to inquire. Okay? That's why
Inquired.
we write
What does that mean?
inquire to ask.
To
Okay?
us.
Yes, to ask, just like this one. Okay, we will be knowing what is the content of the email. But why is it we call this one as email for inquiries? Okay? Now, would you
Okay.
kindly read the instruction in here? You
Yeah.
read.
Read the email, reply below, and answer the questions on the next slide.
Yes. So on the next slide, we will be going to answer the questions, okay, with regards to the email. Now, as you can see, this one is this a formal email or an informal email? What do you think?
This formal email, because the start phase is the dear Miss.
Taguchi. Yes, very good. Okay. So
Yeah.
this one is a formal email because this email is for inquiries. Okay. For
Mm-hmm.
asking for something. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Now, in a formal email, or even it's not a formal email, you can always see in the email part that this one too. Okay,
Yeah.
so you are
Okay.
going to put there right there the email address of the person whom you are
Mhm.
going to send an email, right?
Yeah.
And then after two would be from. So when you say from, the one who is writing an email, so you are
Send the
going to, yes, so you are going to put your own what, email address also. Okay?
email.
And then the subject should be training courses. So that means the the one who is requesting or inquiring, which is Jeff Hanson,
Mm-hmm.
attended maybe training courses. That's why he wrote an email to ask for something. That's why
Okay.
we call this one email for inquiries. Okay?
Inquiry.
Now,
Yeah.
let's try to read this one. Would you kindly read the content of the email? You?
Okay. Okay. Dear Miss Taguchi, it was very good to meet you at the IT Expo in Tokyo last week.
See? Okay. So they meet at the IT Expo in Tokyo last week. Okay? That means Jeff Hanson and Miss Taguchi already meet at the expo in Tokyo. Okay? Okay. And what
Okay.
they do in there. And of course, in in an email, you should have to use the phrases, it was very good to meet you. That means you are using a polite expressions.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say that, actually, oh, you are going to say, I have seen you at the IT Expo in Tokyo last week. Okay, because if you are going to do that one directly, you are not something like, you're not polite. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
therefore, in order for you to be more polite, we have to use phrases like this. Or, of course,
Okay.
you may also create something that is, let's say, for example, good day, okay? Good day, have a nice day, okay, as
Okay.
your introduction, okay? Okay,
Okay.
so in this particular email content, the introduction, he uses a polite phrase or polite words in here. Okay? And then
Okay.
after that,
Thank you for the information about your online training courses.
yes. So, Jeff Hanson, who wrote this email,
Mm,
of course, said the word thank you for the information. Okay, that means again, he was able to say thank you to Miss Taguchi. Okay,
mm,
about what? About the
online training
online
courses.
training courses. So that's why the subject is all about training courses. Okay, next. After
Could you
that,
send me someone? Could you send me some more information about your presentation training courses?
yes. So that means he asks to send the
More.
information. So
Yeah.
that's why we call this one email for inquiries, because the writer, okay, the one who wrote the email, asked for information about the presentation of the training courses. And then aside from that,
Could you also could you also send me a price list?
yes. So he also asked for a price list for that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and the
Okay.
next
I look forward to hearing from you.
from you. Yes. So this one is to end now your email. Again, if you started your email with a polite expression like this, you have to end also your email with also a polite expressions.
Okay.
Okay? And then after that, to end the formal email, best
Best.
wishes. Again,
Best.
dear Miss Taguchi, followed by a comma. Don't forget to do that. And then to end your email, don't forget to put also comma. And then
Yeah.
after that, you need to write your name.
Name.
Okay? And you can also put your
Position.
designation or position. Okay? Okay. So we call this one an email for inquiry because Jeff Hanson is asking if Miss Taguchi could send him the
Information.
information about the presentation
Yeah.
training
In course.
courses. Okay? And the price list, of course. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the question in here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, where is it? It's here. Miss Teguchi, read the email below and answer the question. Read the email reply. Okay, it's here, right?
Yeah.
Now
It
look
is.
at this one. Read the email reply below and answer the questions, right? So
uh,
Mr. Jeff Hanson wrote an email to Miss
to
Taguchi.
that
Now, this
Hudson.
time, yes, Jeff Hanson wrote an email to Miss Taguchi. And this time, Miss Taguchi replied to
Mhm.
Jeff Hanson.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is her reply. Again,
Okay.
to, of course, to to Johnson, okay, from Miss Taguchi, and the subject, the same, training
Training.
courses. And what it says there in the email, dear.
Dear Mr. Hansen, thank you very much for your email.
Okay, stop for a while. Okay, look at this one now. The opening phrase is, or phrases would be, thank you very much for your email. Again, it starts with a polite expression by saying thank you. Okay? And then
Okay.
after that,
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
two. Okay. And then
I have attached a PDF.
attach. Again,
Attach,
attach.
attach, attach,
Okay. Yes, attach.
attach a PDF of the presentation courses available
Yes.
and a playlist
Okay. Available and a
available
price list.
price list.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Please let me know if there is any more information you need. My
yes.
phone number is 07862406667.
Okay. And
Kai
then
Tax, Maki Taguchi.
Taguchi. Okay. Now look at this one now. Did Maki Taguchi, okay? She's a girl because it's Miss, right? Okay.
Yeah, good.
Now,
Yeah, is.
her, she is a girl because
Yeah.
Miss Taguchi, according to Jeff Hanson. Okay. Now, look at this one. Is Miss Taguchi answered the inquiry? Okay, the inquiry, huh? We're talking about the inquiry. Did
Yeah.
Miss Taguchi answered the inquiry of Jeff Hanson? What do you
Mhm.
think? Yes. Look
Yes,
at this. What is the
she,
the the inquiry? Okay,
yeah,
according to Jeff Hanson, could you send me some more information of the presentation? And
yeah,
then Miss Taguchi,
he send the
yeah,
PDF
attach.
file.
Okay,
Yeah,
attach a PDF file of the
and
presentation
file
courses. And not that only, because it's also the price
file
lists. And then after that, she mentioned that if Jeff Hanson,
if
uh,
any information.
any more information that he needs, okay, he can call in this particular mobile number. Okay, and
Yeah,
to end that, of course, this one,
kindly.
okay, and then she was able to put her name below.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, now let's try to answer the questions in here, Hugh.
Okay.
Question number one.
Have Seth Hansen and Baki Taguchi met before? Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Where they have met
in
before?
Tokyo.
Yes, in Tokyo, Japan. Okay, because they attended an IT expo, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
that's correct. Next, what about the second one?
Joseph and Miss Taguchi work for the same company. No,
No. Okay, why? Why is it no? It
because
was not mentioned in there, right? It was not mentioned in there if where they work. Jeff Hanson just put the position, his
uh,
position. Okay?
thinking,
Miss
yeah,
Taguchi did not able to put her position. Okay? So it was not mentioned in there what company they are working. But of course, Jeff Hanson is the HR manager of that particular company. But it was not mentioned in here. So they're not working in the same company. Okay? Next,
yes,
number three,
we,
Hugh.
we can see the email address is different company.
Yes, from the UK and
Yeah,
from I don't know, messme.com. I don't know is that. Okay, where is that com? Right?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And this one is recruit. Okay, recruit at messme.
Ask
Okay,
me.
so
Yeah.
maybe Mesme is the company name, but we don't know if that is a real name of the company, right? And we
Yeah.
don't know if this one is the real name of the company. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Next, number three.
What two things does app request?
Yes, what
Uh,
are the two things does Jeff request? The first one is
the first one is the information about presentation
of the
training
training.
process,
Yes, and then the second one,
and the second one is price list.
the price list. Very good.
Price
Okay.
list.
And then number four.
How the Miss Takuchi send the information to Zep?
Yes, so how does Miss Taguchi send the information to Jeff?
Miss Taguchi send an
The information?
attach attach file information about
Yes. To a,
process.
yeah, a PDF file, okay?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means she was also able to reply to the email of Jeff Hanson and then attach a
Attach
PDF file for the presentation courses as well
yeah.
as the price lists,
Nice
right?
list.
Next, number five.
What other information does he give him?
Yes, what other information does she gave him?
Yeah. She gave him the her mobile number.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So she was able to mention in there her mobile number in case Jeff
Is he
Hanson
give more
will going
information?
to have more information. Okay. And
Yeah.
Miss Taguchi is very willing to answer the question. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Now let's move on in here. Complete the phrases below using the underlined words in the emails above. Okay, have you still remember this? It was
Okay.
very good to meet you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for the information. Could you send me?
Okay.
I look forward to hearing from you. And then it's here. Thank you very much for your email. I have attached a PDF file of presentation courses. Kind regards. Okay? Now
Mhm.
let's try. Complete the phrases below using the underlined words in the emails above. Okay,
Okay.
opening, Taguchi.
Dear
Dear,
Miss
okay, dear
Miss
Miss Taguchi.
Takushi.
And then,
Dear Miss
dear
Hanson.
Mr.
Mr.
Hanson.
Hanson.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Previous contact. It was,
Is is was is were very good to meet you.
yes, so it was very good to meet you. And then,
Thank you for the information.
yes, so thank you for the information. And then,
Thank you very much for your email.
yes, so thank you very much for your email. And then the request could,
Could you please send me?
okay, send
Could you
me.
send me? Yeah. Could you send
Okay,
me?
could you please send me? And then attachment.
I have attached a PDF of the presentation courses.
Yes. And then I look
I look forward to seeing you,
to
to hearing
hearing from
hearing
you.
from
Okay.
you.
Because if you are going to say to seeing you, that means you have planned to see each
Yeah,
other. Okay. Okay. If that would be the case, if you have planned to see each other, so that
yeah,
would be I look forward to seeing you. But if you just wanted her or him to do the email, so hearing from
hearing
you.
from you.
Okay.
Okay.
Next. And then after that, for the closing, best.
Best regard.
Okay, for Jeff Hanson, it's best
Best
wishes.
wish. Best
And
wishes.
for Mr. Gucci, kind.
And best regard.
Okay, kind regards and
Regard.
best wishes. Okay? So that is how we can be able to form, okay, or formulate an email, a formal email, an email for inquiries. Okay, so do
Okay.
you have any questions for this, Hugh?
Um, no more question.
No
Yeah.
more. Okay, I hope it's very understandable. Did you understand what I mean in here?
Yeah. I
Yes,
know.
okay. Now, again, let's try to have writing in here, okay? So,
Okay.
fill in the blanks and write a reply to this email, okay?
Okay.
Let me see if you can be able to create your own reply to this email.
Okay.
So the email goes to David Young at rhymusom.com, and the one who is writing the email is from Annie Stephens, and her email is askstephens at maxsolution.fr. Okay. So what's
Okay.
the subject? The subject is
But the online digital management.
management. Now, before you have to fill in the blanks, I want you to think, is this email is formal or informal? So you should have to understand that one. Okay, before you have to decide what you are going to do with that, right? So what do you
Mhm.
think? Is this a formal email or informal email?
I think it's the informal email.
Informal
Yeah.
or formal?
Online digital management. Uh, they talking about online digital
It's
management
okay.
system.
Actually, if we are talking about businesses,
E-
it's
yeah,
always
email
formal,
for
okay? So it's
in-
always formal if
inquiries.
we are
Yeah.
talking,
For,
okay? But if you're
for inquiry.
talking of your friends maybe or someone that you known for the longest time, so it's informal. But in this particular email, it's formal most of the
Formal.
time because it's
Yeah, email
business,
for
okay? It's
inquiries.
business, yes. And this one is email for inquiry, okay? Okay, so
Okay.
what are you going to do with this?
Dear Miss Zhang,
David Young. So therefore this one is a boy.
the boy, yeah, dear
Yes.
Mr.
So
Zhang,
dear
Miss
Mr.
Zhang,
Young. Okay,
yeah.
next.
uh, it's
It was
it was uh,
okay, let's try to look at
yeah,
the email.
I
It
didn't
was
didn't
very good.
uh, it was very good to meet you.
Okay, at the digital trade
Digital
fair.
train.
But aside from it was very good to meet you can also use it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Okay? You can also do like that. Or you
Okay.
can say, it was a it was a, not aside from pleasure, you can also replace that. It was a memorable to meet you or meeting you at the digital trade fair. Okay? You can also replace that one. Okay? So
Because
it was
it was glad to meet you. Okay.
I am glad. Okay?
Yeah.
Do not use it if you are going to of course, coming from you, you have to say, I am glad to
Yeah.
meet you at the digital trade fair. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's not it, huh? But if you're
Okay.
going to use, it was a pleasure to meet you at the digital trade fair. Okay, so
Okay.
you have to start it with it. Next.
Thank you for your advice about online digital management
Management
system.
system. Very good. So thank you for your advice. Or you can also say, thank you very much. Okay. You can also say that. Thank
Okay.
you can also be. But to make it more formal, you can say, thank you very much. Okay. Or you
Mhm.
can say, um, much or much thank you. Okay, you can also
Okay.
replace that one. Much thank you for your advice about online digital management systems. Okay,
Okay.
you can create words, but of
Okay.
course that words is suited to that particular email that you are going to do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Could you please send me some more detail about your service
And
and cost?
cost, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you please, or you can also say that, or you please, you can
Yeah.
also say that, huh? Can
Okay.
you please is more on, it's more on the, what it is one? It's more on a friendship approach.
Hmm?
Can you please? But if it is too formal, you have to use could
Yeah.
you please.
Could you
Okay, so
please
could you please send me some more details about your
your
services and
services
costs?
and
And
cost?
then after that,
I look forward to hearing from you.
yes, so I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, do we have other words that we can be able to replace I look forward? Do you have other phrase that we can be able to replace for that? Other
Okay.
words do we have? Like I look forward. So can you replace with others? Can you think of other ways on how to say that?
Mm,
So
I hope. I hope.
I am, or maybe I am. Okay. I hope. Okay, you can also use that. I hope to
Hope to
hear.
think
Okay. Instead of saying hearing, you have to say, I hope to hear from you.
soon.
Okay. Okay. Or you can put also soon in there. So I
Yeah.
hope to hear from you soon. Okay. But in an email, it's more formal if you're going to use this. Okay. I look forward to hearing from you. And then after
Okay.
that, kind
Regard.
regards. Okay. So who wrote the email?
Yeah.
Annie
NT Stephen.
Stevens. Okay, so that is how we are going to send an email. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, this one is Lamara Coppola wants to find out more information. Complete her email with these words. So these are the words that we need to fill in here, right? Okay?
Okay.
So the email is for David Jackson, is
Jackson.
to David Jackson, and the one who wrote the email is from
Lama
Lamare
Couple
Coppola. And what's the subject? It's
Training.
about training. Dear,
Dear Mr. Jackson,
very good. So, dear Mr. Jackson,
I was very good to meet you at the BTech conference in Dubai last week.
so what would be the correct phrases? It was
It was
very
very good.
good to meet you at the B-Tech conference in Dubai last week. And then after that,
Um,
could you?
could you send me the information about training seminars.
Seminars. Very good. And then,
Um, uh, thank
thank
you,
you. Yes.
thank you
For
for
some more
some more information about IT seminar this
this
month.
month. Okay, very good. And then after that,
I look
I look
forward
forward to
to hearing
hearing from you. And then after that,
kind regards.
regards, Lamara Capola.
Lamar
Very
Kapol.
good. Okay, so I guess you know how to do a very good email and a formal email. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any questions before we have to say goodbye tonight? So we have to
Okay.
end our lesson now because it's already
This,
time, okay? So we
yeah.
just have to continue our this lesson the continuation of this lesson tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions so far? Now, would you kindly ask Hello English for your
Okay.
account so that
Okay.
they can
Tomorrow I'm going to
give you
ask some.
the account so that we can have our class on the cloud class, cloud
Okay.
new system. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. Bye for
Oh, thank you.
now.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, teacher.
Okay, bye-bye.